Good morning, students. How are you all? So, welcome back to online class. So, today let us discuss about economic reforms. So, this third chapter is brought many more changes in entire economy of India till today. So, why the reforms? What is known as reforms? Reforms is nothing but stagnate changes from stagnant to dynamic is called as a reforms. Reforms is changing position. So, in economic reforms in 1991 brought many more changes. Why they brought changes? Earlier they used to followed industrial policy 1956, but somewhat they managed by public sector. I said why government given more importance for public sector to get a more capital to invest more capital from private sector couldn't happen, so that they have given more role responsibility to public sector, but that is only main cause where they brought many more changes in new economic policy which is implemented in the year 1991. So as you know, in 1956 new industrial policy, many more changes happened after failure of 1948 industrial policy. What changes they made? They have given more role to public sector. So public sector, what happened? Heavy capital investment done by only public sector. They ignored private sector, where some efficient and capable people also could able to invest their money in private industry, but they didn't give any support, incentive and encouragement to private sector. That made evil to become a more burden to public sector. That is the first reason where they brought, because of having more expenses, more burden happened on public sector. Many losses would suffered from losses due to BOP, deficient in BOP, etc. Let us see why they brought new changes. What is the main reason behind bringing new changes? Is first, if you understand the reasons, that is easy to understand about a new economic policy. In this chapter we are going to learn about LPG, new economic policy related to LPG. What is LPG? Liquid petroleum gas. Yes, that is also LPG, but according to economic reforms, liberalization, globalization, privatization. So now let us see the reasons behind the new economic reform. First, poor performance of public sector. So when government given more, government took the initiative to own, to manage and control over the industries. Usually this private people may take initiative to develop their wings or their sectors, but usually public sector, usually they will get permanent salaries towards their services. And moreover, more public sector employees at that time, they didn't take any steps towards the improvement. They only saw their incomes level and they improved themselves, so that they used to brought more and more capital from government revenue. But after paying more taxes, levying more taxes on revenue also, they couldn't manage expenditure with revenue, so that they couldn't manage it, they couldn't minimize the expenditure which brought from imports. That happened to be deficient in balance of payments. Even though when they were making a budget of the country, revenue they collected more, at the same time they didn't minimize the expenditure which happened on imports. So because to pay the imports payments, they could use our foreign exchange money. Lot of foreign exchange money flow from our country to, because of lack of capital goods. We dependent on machinery, tools, plant and machineries and technology from outside. To get that technology and from technology from outside, our foreign exchange money flowed from our country to heavy losses incurred because of insufficient management. That happened during public sector role in our country. So deficient in balance of payment, as and when they get revenue from import, from exports, they couldn't manage it from the imports. So heavy losses happened from our by deficit of balance of payments. Our reserve fund has been declining day by day. When our income savings are decreasing, what will happen? Usually will depend on debts. Gradually debts has been increased, so this causes to heavy debts. Next, inflationary measures. Inflationary measures, as and when demand increases on goods and services, they couldn't manage the supply by increasing the output through production. So that the price of the product goes on increases day by day by this balance of payments. When they wanted to bring from outside, the price of goods also increases. That made the value of the money goes on reduces. That will happen when the value of the money goes on reduces. They need to pay more money for import of goods and import payments from outside. Next, falling foreign exchange reserve. As and when expenditure increases, our country savings goes on reduces. This also made them to get debt from outside. Huge burden of debts. When we are not paying in time our payments, what will happen? Money lenders pay more interest on payments or not. The same way, if for 2 weeks if they could pay late on 2 weeks also, they supposed to impose taxes on our payments. That made them to increase our huge amount. That debts has been goes on increases because of imposing more and more interest on our payments. Payments is one burden, and interest on payments also one more burden happened in uh, in the government. Next, coming to inefficient management. Inefficient management in the sense, so government to manage these are all balance of payments and investments, and as well as reducing the price of the goods couldn't managed by public sector employees in systematic manner, because the revenue which they could collect from the people couldn't collected properly. Middleman could some many more reasons which they couldn't get proper revenue from the public. After imposing also, many people neglected, they shown less amount in their income. They hided their income to uh, I mean to say, to reduces their taxes to the government. So to collect, while collecting the taxes from the people, they fail to collect properly because strict management couldn't see in those days. So that slowly after seeing all those things, government decided to take debt from World Bank and IMF. When they approached World Bank and IMF, okay, they decided to provide a loan to settle all these problems, but they imposed three conditions. What they wanted to impose, what they were imposed conditions. First one, they wanted to liberalize our policies, and they wanted to give importance to private sector. Later, they wanted to make our economy with the world economy. These three conditions they were imposed on India. Then after fulfilling these three conditions, they started to give loan to make all this correct from correct from deficit in balance of payments, to correct heavy losses, to correct burden debts. They wanted to make it correct. They imposed three conditions. Based on three conditions, government accepted in the year 1991, and they took loan from World Bank and IMF to settle all these crises. When they signed these three conditions, ultimately they wanted to implement in our country. Then they started to implement in the year 1991. Two types of new economic policy introduced. One is stabilization and structural reform. Stabilization of reforms refer to short-term reforms, which is related to foreign exchange and as well as inflationary pressures. To reduce inflationary pressures, to reduce balance of payments, they made many more changes in stabilization. Structural reforms is nothing but to make our underdeveloped country towards developed country, many and providing employment opportunities and giving many more chances to all sectors to get improvement in economy. They made different changes in structural reforms. Entire structure has been changed because of this crisis. So uh, based on two structures, short-term reforms and long-term reforms, our government has given three important reforms. One is liberalization, privatization, globalization. Up to here, I mean clear. So next class, one by one, in one class, I'll say one reforms. Liberalization, next class I'll take up. Until then, go through all reasons. So this question may come for 6 marks, this question for 3 marks. Go through it and later I'll take a liberalization. In liberalization, many more reforms has been brought in different sectors. So I'll explain one by one. Until then, take care. Thank you.